anything on
Anything
your camera?
Jennifer Cowie.
Jennifer Cowie, the words for this. So your tropical adventure awaits. Arbonne have launched the amazing AIT incentive, which the UK are now honoured to be sharing
I love
with the
your intros. You have so much passion for an intro.
Thank you. So your tropical adventure awaits just south of Cancun on an exclusive Caribbean coastline near Tulum and ancient Maya ruins. The Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya offers an exotic escape with a hint of adventure. This all-inclusive trip lets you live like rock stars in paradise and luxurious rooms, white sand beaches and stunning tropical views. Enjoy the tranquil beauty of the natural sea cove, perfect for kayaking and snorkeling along the Caribbean shore.
Woo!
Relax in the turquoise pools, soak up the sun on the warm beaches and celebrate your achievements. So first of all, who is going to be there? Put your hand up on your screen if you are committing to being there.
Woo!
How amazing is that?
Yeah.
So there's an awesome agenda on there, and you can see that this is a shared incentive for the USA, Canada, Poland, and the UK. So do you want to do the next one?
Right, let's have a look. So what it includes, 5-night resort accommodations on the, what's that?
I can't say it.
Hacienda section.
That sounds good.
Oh, family section. So basically the family section. So for anybody wondering if this is family friendly, yes, this is a trip that is geared up for family fun. But don't worry, if you are coming along and you don't have a family, that's absolutely okay as well. You're in charge of babysitting for all of us that want a break.
I'm not babysitting.
yeah, that includes you.
I'm not babysitting.
Okay, so what else does it include? All of the resort taxes, surcharges and gratuities. So that's great. So when we go, we had this in the Bahamas, that it was all inclusive, but a lot of people were worried that it wasn't going to include tips, because in America, they want tips for everything. And basically, Arbonne paid for every single tip, which is great.
What? Sorry, Leicestershire half term is Monday the 16th of October to Friday the 20th.
Oh, Suzanne's just confirmed that Leicestershire half term is not during this trip. Oh, we'll get back to that. Suzanne don't know what she's doing. We'll come back to you about that.
So you can also use resort credits towards golf, spa, tours and adventures. So it looks like they're really laying on everything for us.
Is it in half
Oh,
term?
hold on. There's all the dinner as well.
Term 16th.
But that thing is, I made that mistake last time. A great job. We were different to everything else.
Yeah.
I know, but that was a mistake I made last
So the package also
We'll come
includes
back to that.
breakfast, lunch, dinner, and alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. So they are literally everything. It was like Jennifer Cowie was that, getting the
Yeah. Getting Larry.
Getting Larry.
Free Wi-Fi. So the welcome dinner. So we arrive on the Sunday. So you can get there a day or two earlier if you want to, and you want to pay for those early nights accommodation if you want to. And then we arrive on Sunday paid for. The welcome dinner's on the Monday night. So Monday night welcome dinner. And when we did the Bahamas trip, this was all out, wasn't it, Ian?
Yeah.
The Junkaroo that we went to on the welcome dinner on the Bahamas.
Yeah.
It was incredible. And then on the cruise that we went to the year before, the welcome dinner there was just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So the welcome dinner will be no different here as well, and that is all included. We're going to have training by top Arbonne field leaders.
That could be you by that time next year. You could be asked.
Could be Danny Cowie over there, couldn't it?
Could be Danny Cowie.
Could be any of us.
Look at him, look at that face.
You get asked like 2 weeks before, so it could be any of us. And then what else? A round trip ground transportation to and from the airport. Fabulous. So literally, once we land, we're all set and good to go. Little Big Club and Teens Lounge. That must be like a kids club or something.
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
Gym. Not that I'm interested in that, but also it's got all of the dining places. So there's loads of places to eat there, which is nice.
So I imagine it's a big hotel if there's that many sort of restaurants that are there. And that is all included in your trip. So there's a load of activities also included in the trip. Oh, I keep going too far. Sorry, Pete.
Use the thing down there.
That's probably better.
It's not in
So the activities that are included in your trip are yoga temple. There are 7 pools for kids. There's family-friendly pools and adult-only options.
Which one are you going to be at?
I don't know. I might split between them. Not the kids one, though. Body Rock Fitness Centre with state-of-the-art fitness and weight training equipment. Little Big Club. I don't know what that is.
That'll be the kids club. That'll be a kids club and the teenagers club. That will be.
Oh, so there's also a Teenage Land and a Heaven nightclub. So if any of you like partying, and the thing is, you will want to party when you're there.
You can babysit me and Ian.
I'm not babysitting. I'm not babysitting.
I don't know what you.
Will you babysit for us as well, please?
No.
I'll buy a primer off you.
As you did it with Danny.
5,000 QV and I'll take it.
Deal. I've got 2 kids. Deal. If you take Jen's and Danny's as well. Deal.
That's an extra 2,000. So there's also water slide, snorkeling, kayaks, tennis courts, basketball, bicycles, and climbing wall, and 24-hour room service. So what does that say, Danny?
Meals will include breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as alcoholic and non-alcoholic. But basically everything we're talking about here, aren't we? We're talking about everything.
These pictures are stunning.
Oh,
I mean, it looks a little bit like the Titanic.
It does actually, doesn't it?
Looks a bit like the Titanic dining room a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is gorgeous. Those pools are amazing.
That chill out lounge looks nice.
So anyone with teenagers, this is going to be perfect for them. Absolutely perfect. So it's going into detail about some of the kind of facilities at the hotel. Shall we go past them and people can read them in their own time? So some amazing facilities such as the Rock Spa, the Club Heaven, Body Rock Fitness Centre, the Music Lab, which looks pretty cool. All flights must be booked into Cancun International Airport, and the drive is approximately 60 minutes
while
away.
we're on flights, depends on what level you're in. We're going to go through the levels in a minute. It's 5 different levels. The more you do, the more you have Arbonne pay for, basically. But you need to arrange the flights. So Arbonne don't arrange the flights for you. We have to arrange them ourselves. And if you earn level 5, that will cover the price of the flights, but you have to personally organise it. Does that make sense to everybody? So you personally organise the flights. If you earn level 5, that will cover the cost of the flights. Does that make sense?
Yeah, do Arbonne then refund you it?
They give you $1,000.
So you sort it up front.
You sort it up front, and then they give you $1,000 to cover it.
Absolutely, I'm going to say
with level 5.
With level 5, yeah. And there's no need to speak, because what these type of incentives do is drive so much activity in your business that your earning potential, your earning power really grows, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so here are the levels. So are you ready?
We're ready.
Are you ready? So Danny, do you want to do a level 1?
I'll do level 1. We can go round to one. Okay, so there's 5 levels. So level 1. So this is the first thing to do to get on the ladder of earning this trip. So it's a 6-month qualification period. So we've got December right through to May. So this is a 6-month business plan that Arbonne are giving us to earn this trip. So the first, what's the word? Strung of the ladder? Is that the right word?
Step on the ladder.
Wrong or step of the ladder. Level 1, what our business has to do before the end of May, or to be honest, try and do this a lot sooner, is 25,000 QV in your central district. So to be really clear on central district, if you are not a district manager, you don't need to worry about this. This is everything. Okay, so if you're not yet a district manager, this is everything in your business. If you are a district manager, this is everything in your business apart from anyone else that is a district manager. So with Luke, Luke is a district manager, and he has Jen, who's also a district manager in his business. He cannot include what Jen does because she's already a district manager, but he can include everything else in his business. So if you are a district manager, you can include all of the volume apart from the other district managers in your team.
Absolutely. And I think this incentive is designed for us to grow our personal sales, isn't it? Because that's your central district. And this, if you think as well, sitting alongside other incentives such as Parade of Champions and things like that, they're all about promoting out districts. So your goal should be promote people in your team to districts as soon as possible for them to get that central district volume.
So level 1 is 25,000 QV over the qualification period, and to promote out one person direct to you. So that's promoting somebody to district or to area or to VP, as long as they promote directly to you. And we're going to go through in a second that it's double volume in December. So that's a really great one, level 1. Okay, you're doing level 2.
Fantastic. So level 2. So this is the next step up the ladder. You've achieved level 1. You're going for level 2. And what you need to achieve for level 2 is 50,000 central district volume. So this is personal sales. This is sales from preferred clients and clients that you have, and also anyone in your business that has not yet promoted to district manager. So the name of the game here, guys, is get out there, sponsor wide, and build those districts. For level 2, you get the accessory kit, plus you get Bluetooth on-ear headphones as well.
Ooh.
And you need to promote 2 managers. Now, if you go for the volume, you are going to promote people naturally, okay? But make sure that you don't forget about that, because there's people that you don't want to get to the end of the incentive and go, I've done all this QV, but I've promoted people. So that is level 2. Suzanne?
Level 3, Suzanne.
Right, so level 3 then is 75,000 in your central district, and here you have to promote out 3 managers as well. And for this, you get the trip for 1, you get the bag, and you get the headphones. So yeah, that's level 1. No, level 3. Sorry, 3.
Jan, do you want to do level 4?
Hello. Okay, so level 4, you get for level 4 the 5 nights, and it's a trip for 2 plus your resort credits. That's 100,000 central district qualifying volume, but that's obviously people that are promoted out within that qualification period as well. And you promote 4 managers. So within that period, that 100,000 will include your own central district and those 4 managers' businesses as well, which is incredible.
Great. Danny Cowie, do you want to do level 5, the one that we're all going to go for?
Wow, this is what we're all aiming for then, isn't it, really? I mean,
Danny, Suzanne wants to know why you're in a cupboard.
Why are you there?
Oh,
It's the broom cupboard.
it's the naughty room. Let's just get it out there. It's the naughty room, all right?
How often are you in there?
I'll tell you what, if we go for this level 5, I'll actually do you an excursion into this room. How's that? How's that incentive?
Normally you're canoodling on the settee.
I've got to take centre stage. Jane gets in front of me. But anyway, going back to this. So for your level 5, it's 125,000 in your central district, where you promote 5 managers up to that level. So with this level 5, you have basically 5 nights for a trip for 2 with your cash bonus as well, your extra money that you get as spending money, and you also get your resort taxed on top of that, which is absolutely phenomenal. So me and Jen have obviously been talking about it, and we are all going.
Thank you, Danny, for that. And also, so I've earned the past 2 trips and taken, I earned level 3 on the Caribbean cruise and level 5 on the Bahamas trip, and taken Ian and the girls this time. So Ian just wants to say something about why it's really worth building your business to earn this trip, not just for yourself, but for your partner as well, your family.
Taste me. Evening all. Of course, can't reply. Yeah, so as Danny said, she's earned the last 2, the cruise and the Bahamas last year. They're ridiculous. You mean the people that have earned it they're the elite. They are the best people, and you mean they're not just going there on their own. They're taking their partners. They're taking their children, and yes, they've earned the work, but they're doing that with the support of me, their partners, and everyone. And it is very much a team effort, and everyone is there, and everyone's sort of there, and they're looking back and they reflect over the previous 6 months, and they're sharing the stories and and the jokes. So and so got in so late at this time, and what they've been up to, and everyone's just there, and everyone just chills out. It's just incredible. So obviously it's been announced that it's Mexico, and I'm like, I can't wait for Danny to earn it. And she's got me here.
He's like shoving me out the door now. Go on, sponsor some people.
I was like, never mind, it's cool, get out there and start tapping up the QV. But no, obviously, Danny's earning, but we're going to sit down tonight and we're going to work out how, I say we're going to do it, how it works in around us. But just to get on the ladder and earn the trip for anyone, it's doable, whether or not you're new to the business or
people got on the Bahamas trip that only been in the business.
Or hang on, this is my time.
Sorry.
They have enough of you on a Sunday night. So whether or not you're new or whether or not you've been in it a year or 2 years, it's completely doable for anyone. So just earn it, and I'll have a frozen pina colada when we're there next October.
Right, we'll go back to the screen sharing.
Okay.
There we go. Do you want to carry on?
What we're doing.
Whatever's after it.
Okay, great. So let's have a look. Oh, it's not moving. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Danny?
Yeah.
Is this the same qualification as last year? This is what
Yeah.
we had to do this year, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
So you've already worked out what we need to do monthly?
What? Because it's the same as last year?
Yeah, or did they include August last year?
It was
Ooh,
August last
they
year.
did include August, actually,
It
didn't
was
they?
what you did in the previous August. However, for this incentive, when you register for the incentive trip in December 2016, so this month, you will earn double December. So anything you do in your central district in December, they will double it and put it towards the volume you need for this incentive. So this month gives you an amazing stepping stone to really hammer home the QV in your team. It's Christmas time. Get everyone buying their
Meta called
gifts
it
from
money
you.
month this month.
Money month.
Billions of pounds is being spent this month anyway. Just make sure it's in your business that's being spent.
Absolutely. And make sure that you cover your Christmas. So this month, you want to hit it hard, guys, because you've got an opportunity to get double points, which is absolutely amazing.
Okay.
So any new consultants this bit?
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
any brand new consultants that start their business in your network, they so their start month is double. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Obviously
Yeah, to
start-
give them a bit
yeah.
of a chance.
So
to get behind.
so this is what happened when we went to the Bahamas. There was a lot of consultants that had only started their business in March and April and May. So you might think, well, how did they do 125,000 QV if they were owning the business for a month or two? They got double volume in their first month, and they literally saw this £5,000, £7,000, £8,000 holiday as worth their efforts. And when we were talking to people on the trip, that's basically what they said. They said at the end of the day, we could have worked overtime in our job for the whole year, or even 18 months, 2 years, earned the overtime of £6,000, £7,000, £8,000 and paid for a trip like this. Or we could have put more energy and effort into building an online business such as Arbonne and earned the trip that way. And that really sort of rang true to me, because I thought, do you know what, I've never thought about it that way. But actually, when you think about it that way, it makes sense. Because when I was at Specsavers, and you'll probably be able to say from your experience as well, Luke, it would have taken me 2 years to have earned the extra money overtime to have paid for a trip like this. And if somebody had said to me, if this is a trip that you want to go on with your family, you've got two options. You either work overtime and pay for it, or you build an online business recommending products in your spare pockets of time. I'd be like, I know what I'd rather choose.
Yeah.
Would you say the same?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And this is the thing. You can work hard forever in a job, or you can work hard for a short time with a network marketing business and actually reap the rewards later down the line. So double December and double consultant success line qualifying volume is really, really important. So if you're looking at that level 1, aim to go for level 1 by the end of December.
Yeah.
Aim for 12,500 in your central district. It will feel difficult for some of you, and you might think, whoa, that's massive, but it can be achieved. We were talking earlier that seeing people promote, and you see some of them have 5, 6, 7, 8,000 QV in their, in their district volume, district qualifying volume. So absolutely go for it. So make it your aim, stretch that goal, push out, and make sure you go out there, build those preferred client sales, get everyone buying their presents from you, and really hit it home. Because if you start off well, it's going to propel you, and it's going to push you to want to succeed in January, February, March,
Fiona McCarthy
April.
did 20,000 QV in December last year, and that got doubled. So she did nearly level 2 in December last year.
Perfect, and put yourself ahead of that.
Yeah.
And also as well, if you're a district manager, or if you're not a district manager, this will push you to basically district manager or area qual. If you were a district manager, this is going to push you to area qual, where you want to go anyway. So don't think of this as some kind of out of the ordinary sort of goal, because surely you want to go for those levels anyway. But not only that, you can earn for that 25,000 central qualifying volume, that's thousands of pounds in your pocket alone. So there's so many reasons to why you want to go for that.
And Fiona did really well last year with building her QV in her first month. But for me, mine was a different story. I didn't really know what the heck I was doing. I knew I was going to earn level 5, but I didn't know how. And actually, I didn't properly get started for a couple of months in. So in my December and January last year, I actually didn't turn over much more than probably like 2,000 QV. So I was a bit behind the game because I didn't really know what I was doing. But I still earned level 5 because I pulled it back in the last few months. So starting now, you're at an advantage, but don't worry if it takes you a couple of months to really get going and get into momentum, because that's what happened to me. In the first year I won the trip, I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know until after the trip ended, and then I got told I'd earned the cruise trip. So it's fine, don't worry. So these are just a bit more in-depth details.
Yeah.
About how it works.
Yeah. So this is a lot of the terms and conditions, I think, isn't it? Which everyone can have a quick read of in their own time.
Okay.
So frequently asked questions. Do you think that's good?
So frequently asked questions. Where can I track mine and my team's progress? So that is in the source. So I'll show you. You go into the source. Not the source, sorry, that's
your
not
dashboard.
True. Your dashboard, and you go to trackers, all incentives, and it's in there. So I literally was on it every day.
Oh, it's not on there yet.
Coming soon.
And they lay it out for you really simply, and they bring through your results into this tracker, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So you can really easily follow that.
And to register, let me do, while we're on here, to register, you go into your dashboard. And there it is. It's on your dashboard to register.
And register this month so you can get those double, you know, that double QV.
So you just go in
here.
It
lets you know.
Yeah, so you just click on register and then you can register.
Happy days.
Happy days. Should we just see whereabouts it is? Because I don't actually know where this is.
What is?
Where Mexico is on the map.
Oh.
I just said that in front of lots of people. You know South
Let's have a
America.
look. Well, Jen said it was like in the middle of like North and.
We've got a map in our bedroom.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't really know.
It's in the middle.
I hope I'm right now. You've just announced it to everybody on recorded Zoom.
So we need like a big map so we can actually see it.
It is. Look, there's North America and there's South America.
South America.
And there's Mexico in the middle. It's on the equator, isn't it?
Is it?
That's why it's so hot.
Can't wait for the bronze on.
Carol, Cyprus, they couldn't agree a deal.
No. That's that.
Oh, that's just the United States.
That's fine. I'm happy with Mexico.
Okay.
Mexico's
Yeah, me
fine.
Where is it in the middle around here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
look,
it is. Look.
There's Mexico.
There. So you've got the North America up here, South America down there. It's in the middle, like Jen said. Jen was right in the middle.
Yeah, she's right.
Shall we see whereabouts Cancun is though?
Do you remember?
It is like the main place I think that most people go.
Donald Trump's going to build a
My
wall.
geography teacher, Mr. Reeves, would be so proud of me right now.
Say that again.
My geography teacher, Mr. Reeves, would be really proud of me right now.
Maybe you should message him, Jen, and tell him.
Can you see if he does private tuition for Danny?
Oh, here we go. Look, so
Cancun is over here.
you know they can't see you pointing at that, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's why you need to use the map. So there's Cancun. And Ian's got some information on flights as well. Ian?
Takes 11 hours.
Okay,
It takes 11 hours direct. I've checked because of children. It's a long 11 hours.
I went to Puerto Vallarta, which is on the other side. And that was 13 hours on the plane.
So, Jen, would you like to share anything about earning this trip or about this trip or ideas, anything that's going to be useful?
So much. My brain's spinning. So just get into massive activity. If you haven't listened to the Nikki DePadre call, Nikki Mecca call, it's on SoundCloud and Scott Campbell's channel, if that's the right word. But yeah, absolutely go for it in December. People are still Christmas shopping and people are even starting to think about their detox after Christmas. So just get promoting that and go for it. Like Luke says, go for the 12,500 to have that double for level 1. So yeah, go for it. I'm very excited.
I am.
We sound really excited, don't we?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
Where's the thing? Let's see if we
All-inclusive drinks. Come on, it's going to be brilliant.
I know.
So question 2 very quickly. If I do not earn the actual incentive trip, do I still qualify to earn the level 1 and 2 rewards? If you are registered for the trip and meet the qualifications for level 1 or level 2, for example, you will still receive the rewards. So if you only achieve level 1 and get the bag, you will still get the bag, but you must be registered. This is really, really important, guys. You must register yourself. Question 3, if I directly promote out district manager.
Sorry. Someone just said, is August included as a bonus month? Not that we're aware of, but last year it was. So You never know. They might say it, but right now at this minute, that hasn't been said.
So if my directly promoted out district manager promotes out a district manager, can I count both
this is
of their
important.
central? Oh, okay.
Yes, because you can. Did you know
Oh,
that?
this is
Yeah, you
good.
can. Yeah, they do this.
So let's read this again. So if my directly promoted out district, oh yes, I remember this. Yeah. Promoted out district manager promotes out a district manager, can I count both of their central districts towards my qualifying volume? Yes, you can include their central district qualifying volume towards your central district qualifying volume, but only if they both promoted out between January and May. You cannot include the central district qualifying volume from them if they did not promote out during that time period. So what that actually means is, let's say someone joins your business on the 1st of January.
This actually did happen to me.
Well, this is where
Stacey Blackley joined on the 1st of January, and she
promoted
by the end of Feb.
And then everything she did
counted towards this trip.
Perfect. So this is absolutely vital, I think, for you propelling yourself through the levels. So let's say somebody joins on the 1st of January as a consultant.
Let's call them Stacey.
She's called Stacey.
Go and find someone called Stacey.
Stacey works her butt off in January and promotes out to district manager by the end of January with 6,000 QV in her central district. That 6,000 QV will go towards your goal. But not only that, in February, let's say Stacey gets 5 new people to join her team and they turn over 10,000 in her.
She doesn't get. We don't get. We help. We're helping business. We're not getting business.
We're getting business.
Say that again.
So I'll rephrase because Best over here just told me off. So let's say in February you have a newly promoted district manager that you promoted in January. Stacey helps 5 people.
She helps
5 people.
She helps provide solutions for people.
So Stacey helps get 5 people on track with their Arbonne business, and collectively her central district, let's say, turns over 10,000. You can also use that 10,000 QV against your target. So that is actually, I think, the key to this, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Promote out district managers. This is what this is for.
Yes.
And show them how to promote as well. Now, let's say Stacey in February promotes out a district manager.
Let's call him John.
Promotes out John. In March, if John then gets 5,000. If John achieves 5,000 QV in his central district, that can still be used towards your target. So that is the amazing bit of this incentive. So yeah, excited.
Yeah, okay, right. Next question. Which one have you done?
I did that one.
Right, next question. Since I'm able to count the central district qualifying volume from my directly promoted district managers, so Stacey, and the central district qualifying volume from their directly promoted district managers, so John, during the qualification period, does that mean that they both count towards my manager and vice president promotions? Yes. Oh.
No. So this is more of a general question.
So what it's saying is Stacey counts towards one of your promotions, but not John. That's what it's saying, isn't it?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it is. Only your first generation. Yeah. So if you sponsor Stacey and she promotes to DM,
Sorry,
she
did I get it wrong
counts.
then?
No, yeah. No, the whole volume counts.
Okay,
but this is a different question.
Yeah.
So if you sponsor Stacey and Stacey promotes to district, she counts as one of your promotions. But because she promotes John, he doesn't count as one of your promotions, but he does count for Stacey.
So they have to be direct promotions from you to meet that promotion criteria. Does that make sense, everyone? Is anyone confused? Because we'd rather you speak up now.
Jen's saying something.
I'm confused.
Okay, right. So Jen, if you sponsor Danny Cowie.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't really.
Can't happen this month.
Oh, yeah, because
it starts in January. So
it's a district.
Doesn't count this month, yeah.
Okay, so let's say Tony Marie, because she's not a district yet. So you've sponsored Tony Marie. If in January she promotes to district, she counts as
doing that this month.
Does it count in December?
No,
just January.
No, it's just January.
Okay. Well, let's say she promotes in January. She counts as one of your promotions. But if she promotes Kat, Kat doesn't count as one of your promotions.
No, that makes sense.
Sorry,
you said January. So December doesn't count for promotions.
No,
Doesn't
so
seem
if you
so.
look,
Did it? I
what
thought
it
just
says
said January
here,
as well.
it's just if they promote it out between January and May. I think
Yeah, but
because
that-
they're giving us the
No,
double
what they're
points.
saying is it does count in December, but they don't count somebody as a December promotion until the 1st. So if Tony
Right,
Marie,
I'm with you.
if Tony Marie promotes in December, to us that means December, but to Arbonne that
Okay.
means January the 1st.
I'm with you.
Because Tony and Kat are completing this
Yeah.
month.
So
So
in,
there'll be two.
yeah, so in our
Yeah.
terminology, that December does count, but in Arbonne terminology, they're saying January the 1st,
Yeah.
which is basically
Oh,
the
that's
same as what
fine.
we're saying.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Because we always say that someone promoted the month they did actually promote, but Arbonne don't count it as that. They count it as the next month.
Got it. And I think what that means was, what was I going to say? Sorry. Okay, so you will promote them this month, your two, Jennifer. All of their central districts are going to help you towards building your goal as
Yeah.
well, which is cool.
So Jen, you can count Tony as one of your promotions, but you can't count Kat Thwaite as one of your promotions because she is direct to Jess and not you.
Yeah. I meant Kat Strickson because she's in my central district.
Okay, but if Tony
But yeah, I
Marie,
understand what you're saying.
but you can only count one of those promotions from that leg. So if Kat Strickson promotes before Tony Marie, she counts as one promotion.
Yeah.
If Tony Marie promotes first, that's one promotion. But if Tony Marie promotes Kat, you can't count her.
So if Kat promoted before Tony Marie,
Yeah, then yes, I think they'd both count because they're then going. They're then two direct promotions, aren't they?
that is just a moot point though because they're both doing it. So
Yeah.
and Kat Thwaite as well. I can
So
see her.
basically, your direct promotions have to be people that have directly promoted up to you, and you can count you can count one person twice if they go district and area.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if Stacey goes district in January and then area in March, that's 2. You can count that as 2.
Yes, which is the next question.
Oh, is
isn't
it? Oh, I jumped
So
ahead.
if someone in my downline that I directly promoted promotes to multiple levels during the qualification period, can I count them as a new promotion for each level? As long as you are the direct promoting manager for each promotion level, then yes, they will count, no matter how many rank levels they promote up to. However, they only count one time at each level during the period.
Okay, right, next question. If I personally promote to district manager myself or above, can I count myself as a promoting manager? No.
No.
You can't.
So, oh, sorry. So, where is it? So, I earned the level 1 and level 2 rewards. When should I expect to receive them? Sometime in July or early August.
Yeah.
Arbonne will send you an email with instructions on how to log on to the Arbonne website and place a product order and add your level 1 and level 2
That's really
rewards.
easy to do. Last year, for level 1, we got a selfie stick, and level 2, we got a ton of products. It was really easy just to claim those dead
It's
easily.
looking like there are all the questions. The tropical adventure awaits.
Oh, what's that? Oh, these are your credits. These are the credits that you get.
Oh, okay, so these are the resort credits. So if you get level 3 or level 3 or 4 or 5, you get $750 worth of credits or 1,500 worth of credits to use on all those amazing
Oh, wow.
things to do. So you can
Oh,
have like a really
wow.
amazing time.
That's
So, I mean, if you went
incredible.
1,500,
Oh my God, can you imagine getting 1,500 credits and just choosing what you want to do?
there's no like having to sacrifice things because you're like, oh, I haven't got money to do that or I haven't got money to do that.
That is amazing. I've never known them do that before.
Happy days. So that's just about the resort credits.
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
This is really exciting.
So how's everyone going to put it into practice then?
Okay, so I've got a top tip. So what I did last year was on the 1st of December, I wrote down everything that I needed to do, which I'll be doing tonight. And then I typed it up on my laptop because this is how I function. And then I printed off about 5 different sheets of how I was going to work through all the levels, and I broke it down. So once I've done this, I will share it with everybody. So I wrote down all the 6 months and then what I was going to do each month to reach level 5. And I actually aimed for past level 5. I aimed for 150,000 QBs just in case I missed and went under. I was over then, and I aimed for 6 promotions. So I actually aimed for more. I printed out about 5 copies of my 6-month business plan and I stuck them over the whole house. Ian, you can concur, can't you? He's nodding. So I stuck them on the TVs because I was like, I'm not watching TV for the next 6 months. I stuck them in the kitchen, above the sink, in the bathroom, above the bath and in the shower, on the front door. Like, they were literally everywhere. So I could see them all of the time. I had it on my vision board. I had it on my laptop screensaver. I had it on my phone screensaver. And every time I went to put my password into my phone, I looked at the picture. I said that I was already there. I told my children I was going so that I knew that I'd have to do whatever it takes to not go back on that. And I just told everybody, and I believed it. I 100% believed it.
This is the thing. Danny absolutely cemented her vision. Absolutely cemented that vision of her being there with her family. So tonight, start with that. Cement this vision of you going on this AIT trip with NVPs and RVPs with your team that you are helping build these levels, and cement that vision tonight to make sure you know where you're heading, what you need to do. Brush up on the basics, guys, because this is about Central District. So if you've still got questions on what Central District is, you need to answer those questions tonight or tomorrow at the latest to make sure you know. Because if you don't know, you're not going to be able to explain to new people that join your team, and it's going to be difficult for you to explain to your other team members. So you've got to know what you're doing, guys, so that you can share that with your team.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything, Susan? Does anyone else want to say anything about any ideas that they want to share with everybody that's going to help others?
Everyone's gone quiet. Come on,
I liked the palm tree last year. Last year we had a palm tree to colour in.
Yeah, some of that.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? We have to see if we can find that.
Yeah.
Palm tree was great because it had 5 bases as the tree trunk. So that's your 5 QB levels, I think it was, and then it had 5 tree branches, and they were your promotions, or vice versa. So you've got to colour them in.
Yeah, that was good.
So can I just ask, like, who joined and started their Arbonne business to become an MVP? Is that everyone? Everyone joined this business to become an MVP, okay? Arbonne.
Actually, I joined to become an ENVP.
Oh, sorry, an ENVP. Here we go again, correcting me. So we all joined this business to be an ENVP, okay? Arbonne put these trips on to give us every advantage to achieving it. And this is a framework for us to follow. So if some of you ever feel a bit lost, like how do I get to ENVP? Although we have the success plan that's there, these one-off incentives are here to accelerate your business. So remember why you joined this business, and know 100% that these incentives are designed to get you to the top. If you achieve this incentive, sort of level 2, 3, 4, 5, you will be an RVP, won't you?
Yeah.
That will get you to RVP.
Everybody
guys.
that was on the cruise and on the Bahamas trip was an area manager or above.
Yeah.
And they said it was because of the trip. Like, they started off when the trip was announced as an IC or a DM, and the trip, working towards the trip, had propelled them to at least area manager, if not above.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well, guys, don't forget to tell new people that join your business. It's going to be really easy to get people into the business, and you're like, oh, well, we'll book a launch this month, and next month we'll show you how to give out samples. No. Make sure that when these people are on board, they know what is available to them. They have joined this business for your vision, your belief, and what it offers. And one of the things business offers is these amazing trips. So don't forget to tell any new starters about this trip. That's why I say brush up on it, so you know all the elements of this trip yourself, so you can explain to others.
Brilliant.
Yay.
Anyone want to say anything else about the trip?
It's going to be amazing.
I know.
I've just told Mabel that you get free ice cream the whole time you're there. So that's going to buy me a pass out every night.
I think telling your kids is a big one as well, because a lot of people won't go back on something that they've told the children. And I know that held me accountable on the times, and, this isn't going to be easy. It's not, this is a trip of a lifetime. You're talking between a £5,000 and £8,000 trip. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be so worth the effort. And there was times where I found that it was hard work having to go out and do launches and sponsor PCs and sponsor consultants and get going when I was tired. But I told my kids I was taking them to the Bahamas, and there was nothing that was going to let them down. And I think you can apply that feeling to working in a job. Some people don't want to go to their job because they're tired. There are going to be times where you're going to be tired and you're going to think, do I really want to go out tonight? But if it's going to be something that is well worth the goal at the end, then it will make you push yourself. And that's what I want to do in there. They're trying to give us a business plan that is going to push us. It's not going to be easy. There are going to be highs, there are going to be lows, but it's going to be worth it if it's what you want, and it's what I want.
Absolutely. It's what I think all of us want to do that. And think like any of you, I don't know if any of you like are married on the call.
I am.
You're married.
I am.
The stress and the work that you put into a wedding, but you have the wedding day and you're like, it was so worth it.
Yeah. And
it's that same feeling that Danny's describing, you know. What, that she's not married?
No, it wasn't worth it.
Oh. I need to find another example for
Having
you
a
then.
baby.
Oh, having a baby. Yeah, having a baby. All that work to carry a baby around, and then you give birth, and it's all worth it. And you look back and you go, oh my God, it doesn't matter what bad things or what, you know, the stress that I went through. It's worth it, guys.
And it's not just worth it for the person that's achieving it, it's worth it for if you've got a spouse as well. I know not everybody has, but if you have got a spouse, especially if they're a little bit negative, this is the perfect time to say to them, look, over the next 6 months I've been given an opportunity to build my business with this business plan, and this is what we get if I stick to this business plan. Are you willing to encourage me over these 6 months to work towards this for us and our family? And it's going to be hard. There's going to be times I'm going to have to go out a couple of times a week. I'm going to be on my phone. I'm going to be on the internet. I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z, building this business. But are you going to encourage me? And most of the men or women are going to say, yeah. I mean, what would you do if your partner said, over the next 6 months, this is the business plan that I've been given. If you support me, this is what we're going to earn. What would you say?
Well, hopefully, I mean, you'd be like, absolutely. What your partner will want is they'll go, I support you, but make sure you do it. Yeah. Now, if you are going to go to your partner or your friends and commit to doing this trip, don't then let them down by not doing anything for 2 weeks. Because I tell you what they'll say, you said you wanted it, and you haven't got off your bum for the last 2 weeks.
Get somebody that's not building an arm-on business, like a friend or a spouse or somebody or parent, and say to them, I need you to hold me accountable. I need you to ring me every couple of days to say, what else have you done towards earning this trip? What else have you done towards earning this trip? And get somebody outside of Arbonne to be that accountability for you.
Absolutely.
Good idea.
Absolutely. So, I don't suppose I've got any practical tips people can take away absolutely from today. So
one thing that I can say off the top of my head right now is help people onto
best alert.
Help people onto the 30 days of healthy living, because people are now starting to think about what they're going to do after they've ate so much over Christmas. They are, like, it already is. It's $1 billion industry. So make sure that you're sort of the middle person in that for what people are looking for. So think about now telling people that you are offering a service and helping people with 30 days of healthy living and beyond. So that's a really, really great thing to help build that momentum in your business and build that client base. Also, the Genius Ultra. It's just incredible. Once somebody realizes what they are receiving back from having that Genius Ultra in their home, they will become a client for life for you. They will be so impressed with it. One top tip is if you're doing a demonstration with the Genius Ultra, do half their face, give it 15 minutes, cup of tea, chat, whatnot, fistic. They will see an absolute difference doing half their face, and they will want to buy that Genius Ultra, and they'll want to buy it for themselves and other people as well. So Genius Ultra 30 Days to Healthy Living is a great one to bring that QB into your business. Sponsoring right now, December is the best time to be sponsoring people, because December is the month when people are sat around counting down the days to Christmas, bored, thinking about what they're going to do in the new year, thinking about maybe looking at something different. Now is the time that most people think about, what am I going to do? What am I doing with myself? So December is a great time to sponsor people in December or the very early January, because that is when people are sat around at home thinking about stuff. And it's a great time to network with people you haven't spoke to in ages. So messaging people saying, oh, hi, how are you? Happy Christmas. Haven't spoke to you in ages. Sending happy Christmas messages is not unusual to do, to send to somebody you haven't spoken to in 10 years. It's a great way to build that connection up. So if we hadn't spoken 10 years and I sent you a Merry Christmas message and you messaged back and said, oh, thank you, I'd then message back going, what have you been up to over the past 10 years? And then you'd tell me and you'd ask me what I've been up to, and I'd say it's a great way to build those connections up. So if you want to block out some time over the next few days, write down all of the people that you can actually reconnect with, and then chat to them, send them a happy Christmas, what are you up to? Reconnect with people. Now is a great time to sponsor people, and that is going to catapult your business. So there's some of the top tips that I've got. Have you got any?
I've just been turning everything you're saying into
Oh,
steps.
someone's just said, is the criteria the same for America? Yes, that's the criteria for everybody.
It's completely fair, isn't it? No matter what level that you're at.
Yeah, because some people think that because you're a district or an area or above, it's easier. It's not. We've all got to work on our personal business. So in my central district now, there isn't anybody that's working their central district because they're promoted out, which is fabulous. That's what we want. But I can't count any of that now. So I'm starting from scratch, the same as most of the other people are. So don't let that put you off, because that's a good place to be. And when I was starting my business, when I was doing the trip last year, I had to start from scratch. There wasn't anybody that was building this, apart from you, Emma, of course. There wasn't anyone that was building their business, so to speak, that I could bring that QV in from. So, you start. Everybody's in the same boat. We're all starting from scratch.
So if any of you want this kind of laid out, so I've tried to digest everything that you've said and put it into a bit of an order. So if you got a pen and paper, I've kind of tried to take everything we've talked about tonight and put it into steps for you. Step 1, what we do tonight: cement your vision. Update your vision boards with Mexico. Read the information on the source and get yourself completely understanding what it is you have to do and what you need to achieve QV and promotion wise to get to level 5 and register. That is step 1. Have that vision locked. Know it in your head. Get those affirmations updated. Step 2, plan your social media presence. Now, whilst this is a belly-to-belly business where we get out in front of people and we are there to find people, you also want to be getting people coming to you because of the excitement and the buzz that you create on social media. So here's what you are. We are a brand in this business. People join for us, what we've told them and the story that we've sold about this incredible business. So know who your market is. Who do you appeal to and what will people warm to you about? So if you're a single mum and you have these dreams and visions, appeal to other single mums. If you are a mum with kids, appeal to mums that have kids. Find your niche, get your social media strategy planned out, make sure it's exciting, positive, engaging, so that people want to contact you and ask you about your business as well as you actively going out. So that's step 2. Step 3, recontact all of your PCs and explain to them you are here as their personal Christmas shopper and you would love to help them find their family and friends gifts. Engage with them this month. Don't wait till January, because this is the month we get double points. Engage with all those PCs. And if some of your PCs are friends, ask them to refer you to their friends too.
I do gifts for referrals.
Perfect.
So anyone that refers people to me, whether that's friends or PCs, they get a gift from me. I never say what it is. It's usually what I've had in the flash buy, but I do refer friend gifts.
Perfect idea. But re-engage with those PCs and get into their networks. Don't limit yourself to your own network. Recontact old ICs, people that joined your business and left. This is a perfect opportunity to get them back on board and say, look, how are you? It's so easy that we can say to people, oh, it's all right, you don't want to do this business anymore, and never talk to them again. Re-engage with them because they might be right in their life to rejoin. You can promote them out again. So that's step 3. Step 4, as Danny said, start a 30-day to healthy living program. But if you're going to do this, guys, you need to do it yourself, because we can't ask people to do things that we don't do ourselves. Get yourself a Facebook group set up. Get people warmed up to the idea that in the new year, we want to shift that Christmas blab or get healthy, whatever it might be. Get that. So Ian wants to shift the Christmas blab. So we want to get people on board, and you want to get people interested in that 30-day healthy living. Oh, will there be taco hats with salsa in the room? I don't know.
Maybe we should ask Hayley to find out. Hayley Cashin's in charge of finding out if there's going to be taco hats with salsa in the rim.
If not, take your own. So step 5 right now? Step 5. If you haven't got gold bag, get yourself a gold bag.
Oh,
okay?
shall I get mine now?
Right, Danny's going to get her gold bag. This is so simple, guys. If you're someone who's a family, you struggle to get out, and you can't meet people very often, this is a surefire way. When Arbonne first came to the UK, this is how the majority of their MVPs built their business. Okay, and you're going to buy a gold bag. It's the RE9 set. It's clinical results that are proven.
Make sure everything's full and clean.
Yeah, absolutely. Put some extra information in for people, and I'll explain what you do with this. So this is what it's all made up of. Gold bag. You can just do the gold bag. That works as well. But Danny's sort of got an extra step. and she's included EOAs. Included EOAs that will appeal to the person you're giving the bag to. Here's my lovely region, Claire Shaw. Find one that will appeal to them, okay? The people need to see that all different types of people can do this business. Okay?
Laminate them.
Laminate them. Oh, sorry. And this one. You can get these off the source, or there is actually the specific success.arbon.com,
Print them off.
and you can print them off. So you don't have to pay for them. It's brilliant.
And then this is a curiosity pack. This is a folder with information in. There is a document that's just got all of this on that you just print out. So it's really easy.
Some great information. What I found is
easy.
make sure you get some instructions on how to use the RE9 set, because often you're giving it to people that have just washed their face with water all their life, so it's a bit confusing sometimes.
They're not in the folder.
I'm not sure.
Usually.
Might be actually. So what you want to do with this, guys, is it's a surefire way to always get a response. In this business, we don't mind if it's a yes or a no, but we just want the response. So all you're going to do is get the RE9 set, give it to someone, ask them to try the products for 3 days and pick them up. That is it. Simple, easy to explain to new people. So make sure that you get those gold bags into your business, and make sure you teach your new ICs how to do proper business orders, not join the business and do zero QV, don't buy products and stuff. You need business builders that are going to put some skin in the game. And finally, get those Genius Ultras out to people. Give yourself a target. So that's step 6. Give yourself a target this month. This month, I am going to sell 5 Genius Ultra sets no matter what. Whatever that target is, work it out for yourself or speak to your upline. So there's 6 simple steps that you could implement from this evening to really get yourself going in the business.
Yeah. Anyone else want to add anything?
I've got some ideas.
Yeah.
Luke's inspired me.
Oh,
So,
good.
So what about running an incentive, if you are a district manager or above, running an incentive for your central district? So although Arbon has stopped doing the sell 10 Genius Ultras and you get one free, do something similar. I'm not suggesting buy your consultants a Genius Ultra, but something similar like afternoon tea or a coaching call with a VP.
Really
Also, something Charlotte Whittle said the other day, I've been listening to a lot of her trainings, and she said about recontacting your preferred clients. So for me, my preferred clients all have their own sheet of what they've bought in the past. So it's got their name and what they've bought. So you can sort of refer back to what they've bought and offer them something different. See if they'll try something different as well. So don't think, oh my gosh, I'm going to get a gold bag and I don't know who I'd lend it to. Start off with your preferred clients, and as you're lending it out, it'll just become second nature to ask other people. It's good to practice on people that already love the Arbon products. So those are my 2 thoughts. I hope that helps.
Idea. Right, I'm just going to share my screen and see if I can register right now. Then we can see how you do it. Yeah. Did anyone else have any ideas to throw in?
Hayley Cashin says that she's got a team incentive and it's to get some gifts from the boutique. I think, is there an offer on the boutique at the minute?
I didn't see any offers. I think I've done, if you do 1,000 PQVs, then they can have a scarf, and if they do a certain amount, they can have a travel cup and do something else, and they can win a pin. And I've just set that for all of my central district.
That's awesome.
That's a great idea.
Danny, it said it only sleeps 4. The room.
Maybe the rooms are just 4 people rooms then. Why are you thinking about
My girls don't mind top and tailing with your girls.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
I'm not babysitting.
We said for Cyprus we'd take it in turns to have the children. I wonder if you're the first person to register, Danny.
Look, registered. Woohoo! Registered. Boom. So that's it. How easy was that?
That was a $50 well spent.
best $50 I've ever spent in my life. What's that? About £30 sterling, and that included a charity donation. So you wouldn't even have to do that.
Don't always give to charity.
$40. That's what, £25.
A bit more. Yeah,
About
the
£30.
rate's not great at the moment. I think it's 1.1, isn't it? So probably about £35 or so.
Emma Wood said sample bags, then they're trying a range of different products.
Perfect, yeah. Things that they haven't tried before.
Even discounts for your PCs and clients over Christmas as a thank you. You could say if you spend £50, then you get a free gift, or you can have 20% off. Well, they'd get 20% off the PC anyway. You could up the percentage, or a few ideas to give to your PCs.
I'm so excited.
I know.
So excited.
I know. We ought to wrap the call up, really,
Yeah.
haven't we? Don't want to.
I think that's it.
You need to have a thread on the Do More page.
Of
Do a
what?
thread on the Do More page about ideas to bring in extra QV this December.
Yeah.
Then people that aren't on the call can contribute as well, because I'm sure they've got loads of ideas that I want to steal.
The fact that it's double QV this month is worth absolutely filling your calendar out this month. Just fill it. Just fill it. Ask people to host an event for you. Ask people to host events, to have a little workshop around the table, some skincare workshops, some cosmetics workshops, some 30 days to healthy living workshops. You know, you can say to people, you can pre-order this pack of 30 days to healthy living to be ready for the 2nd of January, the 3rd of January, you know, whenever you want to start. You can have these workshops, you know, they're going to be straightforward enough to do. Most people have got spare time over Christmas and they're looking for something fun to do anyway and get out their kids' hair.
Yeah. Happy days.
Happy days. Suzanne, do you want to say anything? You haven't said much. You've been quiet in the corner.
I haven't had a chance to say much. With those two. No, I've just listened to it, and it's just get on, and do it. Really, it's great incentive. Look, they're chatting, aren't they?
We're just listening, Suzanne. I'm finding it interesting.
Sorry.
I'm listening to you. I'm finding
you're listening. Yeah, they're just rude, aren't they? I sat here quiet while they were talking. I talk, and then they just talk over me. They're just rude.
No way to behave.
Yeah. So anyway, great call. Just have to tell you, Jen, you may need to write to the school, because I was looking at half terms, and I think it's the week before your half term.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but I think it's our half term here.
Suzanne's like the bearer of bad news when it comes to
I'm
half term.
I'm being Jen's square triangle. That's it. That was me.
So how are you going to earn the trip?
How am I going to earn it? A lot of hard work. Get out there, do it.
Yeah, basically. Same here. Yeah. It is going to be hard work. Ian, can you confirm how much I worked for the trip last year, but how worth it was?
Washing here.
He's doing my washing.
Dylan Mum's washing.
Yeah, RVP Suzanne at Wales wash machine's broke.
So not only was my bank account scammed yesterday, my washing machine was broken.
Yeah, my workload's gone up for some reason.
So Ian,
what was the question?
About how hard you have to work to earn these trips, but how worth it is.
Yeah, you work hard and it's worth it. Yeah, it is.
But it's achievable, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. It's so much easier than working overtime in a job. I'll tell you that.
There was thousands of people there this year. So you say to one of them it's not achievable, and there's thousands there. So if they can achieve it, you can.
Yeah. All you've got to do is just speak to people. You know, that in itself is doable, but you've got to do it. The hard bit is doing what you know you've got to do, and what you've got to do is speak to people. So yeah, Ian just said the hardest bit is starting, so just get started. Yeah. Okay, right, we best wrap up this call. Richard and Judy here, we could speak all night about anything. Does anyone want to just talk about anything?
Just a general chat.
Oh, can you imagine if we were a partnership in Arbonne?
No, you can't say that. Ian's here.
We're recording. Storming. No one would get a word. We'd only sponsor circles because no one would want to work with us.
We'd be the
Can't get a word in edgeways.
You'd be the back of the room, the loud ones at the back.
See, I can't be bothered. I've seen you to it. No point trying to shout over you.
Right. So that concludes earning Cancun, Mexico. So let's just go on an absolute frenzy over the next 6 months. We just need to talk to as many people as possible and make sure that we are in Cancun, Mexico, and just help one another out. You know, throw ideas around, share what we've been doing, and really feed off each other's energy as well.
That's right.
We should do like a weekly Richard and Judy update.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll love that. There'll be no participants.
Just talk anyway.
Yeah. Right. See you later, guys.
Bye, everybody. Let's get to work. Bye.